You feel me? Like, iron sharpens iron, bro. As dudes, we need to build.
What's up, y'all? Peace. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? Okay, you got out the pool? All right, so you just chilling? Took you another shower? All right, cool. What about your other friend? Didn't come back down? You ain't seen him? Okay, all right, I'm in the lobby. All right. What's up, y'all? Damn, this table heavy, man. Yo, this is a heavy ass table. What is? Yo, this table crazy heavy, man. What's up, y'all? You know, I was just sitting here thinking, man. Yo, Douglas, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was just sitting here chilling, man, seeing what was up with y'all. North Carolina, what's up, man? Shout out to you. Martinez, what's up with you, man? Y'all hit that like button for me, man. Oh, man. I worked out early today. Hold on, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I was just sitting here, man, and okay, Martinez, I see you, man. Hit that like button. What's up, Samsung? What's up, man? You know, I was just sitting here. You know, people come on my videos. They follow me on my Instagram. They follow me on my YouTube. And they come on my channel, my son's YouTube, my son's Instagram, and their sole purpose is to just, you know, leave a negative comment. Oh, yeah. You know, just leave a negative comment. And what's up, Brazil? Bom dia. And just have something negative to say. You know, for whatever reason, they don't like me. I don't know them. They don't like what I gotta say. They don't like my content. London, what's up with you? You know, so they come and they usually have it's a fake profile, you know, because I always click on the profile to see who it is, and it's always some kind of fake profile, and you know, sometimes it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that it don't, especially you know when they talk about Sean or whatever. But you know, once I understand it and I process it, you know, I understand that you know it's a part of this game. You know, it comes with this game, man. You know, and I could deal with it. But I was just sitting here and I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If if you got a problem with somebody, if you got an issue with somebody, speak to them. You know, call them and talk to them, or when you see them in person, you know, address the issue. You know, to be, you know, it's very feminine to me to have a particular issue with a person, you know, something that's really sitting on your chest, something that's really sitting on your heart, and not confront the person, right? You know, and not see, you know, address the situation, you know. What happened? You know, and this even comes down to women, right? You know, I was at a baseball tournament. I was at a baseball tournament in Orlando last week, and it was a dude sitting there. It was a dude sitting there,
Ryan is ding dong. You kidding?
and his son was playing, and little Sean was playing. But it seemed like every time I turned around and looked, he was staring right at me. You know, he was looking right at me. And I'm not paranoid. I'm not a paranoid person. You know, and I get it. You know, we all out here in the baseball field, everyone's here. You know, and if I look, I catch you, you know, I just happen to look and you looking at me 2-3 times. All right, I could dig that. But I literally, this might have been about 7 or 8 times, man. You know, and I had my shirt off, you know. So after about the 7th or 8th time, I went over to him. And I asked him, you know, I said, "Do you have a problem with me?" You know, and he said, "No." He said, "No." I said, "Okay," because you keep looking at me, you keep staring at me, and when I would catch him looking, right, he wouldn't turn away or nothing like that, you know, as if he was living his life. When I caught him looking, he continued to look, and he had on shades. So I said, you know, I went over to him, and I got real close to him, and I, you know, kind of whispered to him, face to face. I said, "Is everything all right? Do you have a problem with me?" And he said, "No." I said, "Because, you know, you keep looking at me." He said, "No, my son is playing." I said, "Okay." And I let that be that. And I went and I sat back down. And then he didn't look no more the rest of the time I was there. And you know, my point was, I went over to address the situation, right? If there was a situation. It wasn't no situation, because he told me it wasn't. Do me a favor, y'all, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Thank all the 12 people for hitting the like button. He said it wasn't, so and I didn't have no issue. I just wanted to make sure. He might have been, he might have been gay. You know what I'm saying? And looking at me, I had my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? That's his thing. I'm not a gay man. Showing back with the double header. Yeah. Howard Cooper, what's up, man? Thank you for your membership. He might have been a gay man and just looking at me, maybe was attracted to me or whatever. I'm not a gay man. I like women. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight, heterosexual man. I love women. So, I had to, and living in these days and times, I understand that these types of things go on, but, that's the way I particularly like to handle a situation. If someone's got a problem with me or feels a certain kind of way about me or is, says something to me or, I want to address it and see what the situation is. I'm not gonna, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I don't have a fake profile page. I don't have a burner page. I'm not from this social media era. I was raised in the 1970s and the 1980s, before computers were even made. There were no cell phones. So there was no social media, there was no, YouTube or Instagram. I didn't know any of that. I didn't grow up like that. So I don't create fake pages to go look at other people's pages behind a tree to see what they're doing, or to leave comments on their page with a fake page that I can't leave with my page, with my true identity. Because if I have something to say to somebody, I'm going to say it because I want you to know that it's from me. I want you to know that that's how I really feel. But there's 8 billion people in the world. And everybody's not the same. So I'm not an aggressive man in the sense that, I'm a bully. I'm not that, I'm a small guy. I'm 5'7", 165 pounds. So I'm not intimidating. There's nothing intimidating about my size. So I don't want to make it seem as though like I'm able to intimidate, because I'm not. I'm not a tough guy in the sense that I go around starting trouble, starting problems, initiating situations. I don't do that. So I don't want to give that message. But I am a man, 100%. And what I've learned in life is that the best way, what I learned in life is this: unaddressed issues have babies. Unaddressed issues have babies. Look at your life. And this is even to the ladies that may be on here. Right? Unaddressed issues have babies. You know, that's even for me, and I'm involved with a woman. Right? And she says something that bothers me, or she does something that bothers me. She behaves in a way that bothers me. Thank everybody for the 19 life buttons, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to all 43 of y'all in the live chat. And I don't address it. Whether this is my main lady, someone that I'm in love with, or if it's just a piece that I'm just knocking down, something I'm hitting every once in a while, or just a regular friend. There may not be no sexual relation involved, but I'm speaking more in the sense of a sexual relationship. You know, if I don't address the issue of what's bothering me with her, and sometimes I'm not brave enough to do it right at that moment. Right? Sometimes I'm not brave enough to do it right at that moment. Number one. Number two, sometimes I need time to process what I just saw so I can determine whether if it was what I thought it was it as bad as what I thought it was, or am I just bugging and tripping and I'm making something out of nothing? You know, so I need time to process it, to understand it. And then number three is sometimes I'll address it right away. And sometimes I'll wait until I'm face to face with her. You know, I don't like to address issues or situations that I have with people by text message. I don't like to do that. That's usually the last, that's usually not even an option for me unless I've exhausted. I've tried to call, I've tried to FaceTime, 2, 3, 4 times. The person, she's not picking up or she's declining me. I've tried to call, they're not picking up the phone. Then if I feel strongly enough about it, then I'll send a text. But I won't go into tremendous detail in the text. I'll just communicate that, yo, I tried to call you about this particular situation and you never responded. That's the only way I'm gonna text. But my preferred way is face to face, right? Either in person, human to human, because there's so much to be gleaned from a person's aura, from a person's, what they're radiating when you're up close and you're looking at them, you can learn a lot. Body language is, yo, John Nasser, what's up, man? Body language speaks louder than words can ever speak. And then if I can't do it face to face, then I want to do a FaceTime. And then lastly after that is phone, and then way in the back of the bus is texting. And I like to I like to address the issues more so for me than the other person. Because, right, I'm a sensitive man, right? And, I like my peace of mind and peace of soul is tantamount to me. That's high on my list. Thank everybody for the like buttons. So like me being a sensitive man, I could take something the wrong way. I could take a comment the wrong way. I could take a joke the wrong way. Or I could take it the right way and be offended easily. Because I'm sensitive, I could be offended easily. And then once I'm offended, now, it's different, right? The whole thing, the whole complexity of the situation has changed. Now I'm angry, I could become violent at this point, and, I could become livid, and I could become violent, and the other person could become violent, and then we can get into a situation that is bad, because of my sensitivity and my misconstruing something the wrong way. So when I address situations with people, I do it for me, for my peace of mind and my peace of soul. Because I hate to have something that's going on and I'm not addressing it, and I can't address it, and it's just bothering me. So I've gotten some good results with that. Like a guy was calling me at the baseball. A dude, he knew me. He knew Little Sean, we knew him, and everything was fine, We weren't friends, but we knew of each other. We worked together, we've done things together. So it wasn't no real issue. But when he would see me in Little Sean, he would call me Jackie, right? Because what we were involved with each other around was baseball. So, me and Sean are foundational Black Americans, right? And he wasn't. He was of another race, and he used to call me Jackie, and I knew what it was for like Jackie Robinson, right? And he said it, he called me that, and it was some other people around, and it wasn't like I didn't super like it, right? But
Yeah, it was like that. It was like that.
I didn't appreciate him not respecting me and my name. My name is Sean. I'm not Jackie Robinson, right? Because Jackie was the first nigga that broke the color barrier, back then, and me and Sean are niggas, you understand? That don't mean, because you don't, obviously he doesn't engage in his everyday life with a bunch of, with a lot of foundational Black Americans. So he, it was kind of like a way, people of other races, in order to ingratiate themselves or introduce themselves, it's been my experience in my life. People of other races that aren't comfortable or have a preconceived opinion or fearful or prejudiced or jealous or whatever about foundational Black Americans, they'll try to make a joke about, and not as a joke, but just, they mean well, but they just don't know how to be themselves and be accepted for themselves, right? So he says, he called me Jackie, right? So there's a bunch of people around. So I said, man, that bothered me. I carried on. I took all our bags in the car. I checked into the hotel room. They try to break the ice. That's it. They try to break the ice, but it's the wrong way. The best way to break the ice is just to be yourself, right? Because when you approach me that way, that immediately lets me know that you looking at me from that perspective, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But it really says to me, it really communicates a lot about you to me, that you're uncomfortable with who you are, right? So I unload the bags in the room and shit. I go park the car. And then I said to myself, like, because there was some other people around when he said it, and I said, Sean, I gotta address it to him so that he doesn't do it anymore, and that it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable anymore. I have to dead this. Because if I don't say nothing, right, then he thinks it's all right, and then whoever else heard it thinks it's all right. And so for the rest of the time that we're engaging with each other, he's gonna take the liberty and feel he has the latitude to address me as Jackie, and my name is Sean Xavier Gunby Sr., and my son's name is Sean Xavier Gunby Jr. So it was bothering me and shit. So I said, well, when I see him, I'm gonna ask him. So I came down from the hotel room and I seen him. And I walked over to him and I said, hey man, let me ask you something. I said, why did you call me Jackie? Why did you call me Jackie? And he wasn't expecting that. He wasn't expecting me to confront him. And he said, nah, I wasn't talking to you, but he was. He said, I was talking to another dude, which was another black dude that was in the vicinity, but wasn't in the frame shot at which he was talking to me. So when he told me that, when he gave me that answer, that let me know that I was done with it. I had did my part to stop it and to give him a chance to tell me why. And when he had a chance to tell me why he called me that, you know, why he called me Jackie, which he should have said, well, Sean, you know, Jackie was first black player in the Negro Leagues, and you know, you post a lot of posts on Little Sean's Instagram of Negro League players and on your page, and Sean wears the uniform like Negro League players. You know, that's why I did that, Sean. And then I would have said, hey man, that's cool, and I thank you for watching my Instagram and Sean's Instagram, but that's not my name. You know, don't call me that, because Jackie Robinson is a foundation of Black American and I'm a foundation of Black American. That don't mean you got to, that I'm not him. You know, call me by my name, you understand? But since he wasn't man enough to do that, and he lied and said he was talking to somebody else, I let it be. I was done, right? And I knew I had achieved what I wanted, and I seen him many more times after that, and never once did he refer to me as Jackie. And I'm almost certain he went back and told whoever else who was in the earshot of him calling me Jackie on the first go-round, like I told you, hey man, Sean's father confronted me, man, about me calling him Jackie, you understand? You know, and I was only joking and playing. He told him a lie too, because he lied to me, and he went back and told him a lie, which was fine with me, because then he went back and checked everybody else who had initially heard it, who maybe felt that they had the latitude or the go ahead to call me Jackie. He let them know, no, Sean ain't gonna let you do that to him. So he went back and checked everybody else for me. And never once after that did anybody call me Jackie after that. You know. And I wasn't mad. You know, it didn't get me angry to the point that like I was ready to fight or whatever. You know, I just needed to, you know, because I'm not 24. Right? I'm not 34. I'm 54. So you can't play with me like you could have played with me when I was 24. Right? You know, number one, I'm a sensitive man. Number two, I'm an older man, so I don't play a lot of games. Older men, the older you get, the more sensitive you're gonna get. The less you're gonna play. You're not gonna play. The older you get and the more life experience you get, and the more wisdom you get, and the more you see the time that you've wasted, that you yourself wasted in your life, the time that I see that I wasted in my life, I don't play. You know, the more sensitive you become, and if you get old enough, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you're a young man, listen to this, you can't understand. Because you're young and dumb. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And you only could get what I'm saying to you by living long enough. And I was there with you too. I too was young and dumb. I was 21, 22, 27, 28, 30, young and dumb. Young and dumb. You know, but the older you get, the more sensitive you're going to become, and the less you're going to allow people to play with you. So, Kites JP, I saw you. You put him in the hot seat unexpectedly. He didn't know how to respond because no one confronted him before. There you go. Yeah, I did the right thing. I couldn't carry on either after that. I probably would have corrected him when it happened. We try to break the ice. You sharing your ordeal regarding the passing of your mother, assisted me with the passing of my mother. John Nasser, man, I love you, man. So, you know, You know, that's what being a man is all about, man. That's what being a man is all about. You know, especially with your woman, man. Especially with your woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was still dumb. I was a dummy when I was a millionaire. Just because somebody got $1 million don't mean they smart, man. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. Being able to make money and being intelligent and smart and wise is two different things. You got a lot of people that got millions of dollars that inherited it. Compliment King, what's up, man? Don't confuse somebody's able to generate money with being smart. It just means that they're good at making money. You can still be dumb. But like with your woman, I appreciate your comment though. No disrespect to you. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You know, I'm not dumb. I'm very smart, very intelligent. I'm streetwise. I grew up in North Jersey in the 70s and 80s. I had no home, you know, no adult supervision in my teens and 20s. I spent a lot of time running around Harlem and New York City and North Jersey, so I know I'm smart. But what I mean is, as a young man, when you're young, you don't know anything. You think you do. You got a lot of young men that are millionaires, a lot of young rappers and entertainers or entrepreneurs that got a lot of money, but still dumb. So it's an expression, it's a phrase called young and dumb. Well, you keep living. You keep living. If you young man and you listen to this and you think you taking offense to me calling you young and dumb, you keep living and you make it to 54. And when you get there, if you make it, because you might not make it. You might die first. You might get killed. Anything may happen. You know, you gotta make it here. You have to make it here, and there's no guarantee you're gonna make it here. World War III may break out. There may be a nuclear war with the United States and Russia and China. We all may die. You know, they may cut off the electricity, the electric grid here in America and around the world to cull the population and get rid of a certain percentage of people on the planet, and you may not make it. This is the world war we're living in. You know, but if you do live to make it to be in your 40s and 50s, you will look back at yourself at your 20s and say, yo, what was I thinking about? You know, what was I thinking about? I was really dumb. If you're honest. I don't care what you learn. But on to what I was going, you know. But especially with your woman, right? Especially if you love her, if you like her. If you like her. Wisdom comes with experience and maturity. Some people refuse to grow wisely. Especially with your woman. If you got a woman, if you're in love with her, or you love her, or you like her a lot, you dig her, you know, you can't let unaddressed issues go without you addressing them. You can't let nothing slide. You can't let nothing slide with them. Whether this is your main lady or, you know what I'm saying, or your side piece, or if you just a single man and you got 2 or 3 or 4 different pieces, you know, 3, 4, 5 honeys you dealing with, you know, or is your wife, your fiance, or your girlfriend, or just somebody y'all just gotta fuck shit. You just get together and you hit it every once in a while. You can't let, you gotta address all issues. You gotta address all issues. Because you want to have an understanding, you want to know the reality, right? You can't assume. Assumptions is not reality, right? And when you care for a woman and you love a woman or you love a girl or you like her or the kitty cat good and you're addicted to the kitty cat, you know, you're gonna be sensitive in that situation, right? Because this is a woman, right? This is somebody that you're interested in. So you gotta, if they say something fly or something you don't understand or something that just didn't sound right, you gotta ask, say, yo, what did you say? What did you mean by that? What did you say? Because I took it like this. Did you mean it like this? And then you give them a chance to say, yeah, I meant it like that. Okay, so now I know what the reality is. Or they'll say, nah, I didn't mean it like that, man. I really meant it like this. And you get clarification. You got to get the clarification. And ladies, do the same thing with your man. You know, if that nigga say something foul or wrong or do something, behave in an odd way, address it. Don't hold it in and bottle it up. Don't hold it in and bottle it up. Express yourself. Express yourself. Yo, is the video clear? Is the video clear or is it blurry? Because I took the Wi-Fi off. So it should be clear. Is the picture coming through clear? You know, that's the way you have a real relationship. That's the way you have a real relationship with a woman, with your lady, with your wife, with your side piece, or with all your honeys you dealing with if you're single. You know, that's the way you create, nurture, grow, strengthen, and maintain a friendship and a relationship with a woman, right? Is the screen clear? Nobody said that the screen was clear or not clear. Even with a dude, you know what I'm saying? Your homeboy, you know, your main man, your right-hand man. You know, you gotta be especially careful with those people. Okay, it's clear. Like my main man, I got a situation, man. It just recently happened, man. This is a real story, man. But even with your main dudes, your main niggas, right? Your homeboys, niggas you down with, you know, you gotta be real sensitive and careful about what they say and how they say it to you, because, you know, people can misconstrue what was said, or they could take it the wrong way You gotta clarify. You gotta clarify. Especially if it's your homeboy, y'all been friends for years and decades. You want to make sure. So, yo, man, what, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a value, that's an asset, that's better than money. You know, that friendship with your homeboy is better than money. And you could have a main honey like that. If you got a main lady, you know what I'm saying? Y'all friends, and you hitting it too. You know, that's better than money. Friendship and relationships are better than money. Better than jewels. So you got to make sure you clarify things, man. And you know, I had a situation here recently with a real close partner of mine. Nigga I was in the joint with, nigga I was in prison with. You know? And me and him tight. Me and him was tight. We stayed in touch. We was cool in the feds, and when he got out and I got out, we stayed cool. We talked every couple months. You know, little Sean, I've been by his house. He done been by mine. He come in town. I said, man, you ain't got to rent no hotel. Come stay at the crib. You know, we real tight, super tight. I've been knowing him about 8 years. And he's Muslim, right? He's a Muslim dude. And but he really deaning. He making salat every day. He deaning hard. You know, he came from a real criminal life, and he changed when he was in prison. And Lee Lemon, what's up, man? He changed his life. He wasn't like a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes go to prison, and when they get in prison, they pick up the Bible and they start reading the Bible, and they start going to classes. Well, where I was at in Feds, niggas had classes, Bible study, and they become evangelists. They get real heavy in there, deep into it. You know, and a lot of them use it as a coping mechanism to pass the time, and then when they get out, as soon as they get released, they continue on practicing, but once they reacclimate into life, they get back into the real world, they start going to work, they start drinking, getting high, they can't even find their Bible no more. Same thing with dudes that are Muslims. You know, they be deaning hard in the joint. Prayer rug, reading the Quran, making salat, following Ramadan, doing everything, man. And then they get out, and months, a year go by, they ain't deaning no more. But my man, he's still deaning. He been out 8 years, and he deaning hard. Percy, man. Astronaut status. Percy, thank you for the super chat. So, my man, he converted to Islam in the joint, and what's up, Sean? He was a big player in the street life. He showed me pictures and everything. Rappers have mentioned his name in their raps. Big, well-known rappers. If I say their names, you'll know these rappers. Said his name in the song. So me and him became real tight in the joint. So about when I put out my music. Y'all remember when I put out my music, my 3 singles I put out on my website? Lee Lemon, man. Lee Lemon got that soul glow. Appreciate you, Lee. Y'all see Lee Lemon right there. He got that green strip. He's a member on my channel. I appreciate you, Lee, for being a member, paying your membership dues. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Got that soul glow. So when I bought my music, I called them. And I was so excited about my music. And I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant to a lot of the, what do they call those? What do the Muslims call those things? When it's something bad. This is haram. 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 I'm ignorant to what's haram and what's not. Right? I'm ignorant to it. You know. So when I put my music out, all I thought about was, yo, I'm gonna call my man. I'm gonna call my man and get him to buy my song. So I'm just thinking about that because I'm telling everybody in the world, yo, go buy my song, go buy my song, go buy my song, go buy my song. So I call him up and I say, yo, I put my song up, man, check my song out. And he was real polite. This is my man, this is my homeboy. He loved me, I love him. He said, Sean, man, I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not hearing him. I'm just promoting. Yo, man, you got to hear it, man. Just go check it out, man. Just check it out. It ain't but $2.50. He said, Sean, he said, nah, man. He said, I'm good. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. And I kept going. Not intending to cause harm. And at the same time, ignorant that I'm causing harm. And a third time, ignorant to somebody who's really deening and following the laws of Islam the way he is. It's a haram for him to listen to music. And man, after about the 5th or 6th times, he blew up on me, man. He blew up. He got so mad with me. He said, Sean, he started cursing and everything. Got totally off his thing. He said, Sean, I don't care if this is the last time. He said, Sean, you all right with me. You my man. But I don't give a if this is the last time we ever speak in life. But don't play with my religion. Don't play. And he was yelling, man. He was cursing. Blah, 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 blah. And I was looking at the phone like, damn. For me asking to buy my music, you my man. We done played chess. We done goddamn shared tuna fish. We done worked out together. We done talked on the bunk. We done
I can't go.
you know, we done, and I said, man, so he hurt my feelings, man. He hurt my feelings, right? So when he started to explain to me that it was against his religion to buy music or listen to music or whatever, you know, because like I say, he deemed hard.
If you're gonna say, if you want to say you're an alpha,
And I seen them demons, right? I seen them. Uh,
well, half the year is dark, half the year is light.
so he said, man, you know, it's wrong for me to, you know, it's against my. So I said, look, man. I said, man, I didn't mean to offend you. And if I offended you, I apologize, man. Honestly, man. Really. Honestly, man. I apologize, man. I'm sorry. I did not know. I did not know. And I did not intend or mean to. And I said, man, I'm sorry, man. My bad. So, you know, we finished up the conversation. We finished up the phone call. It was awkward. So I hung up the phone. So that bothered me, man. That bothered me that he talked to me the way he talked to me, right?
Get off of me, bro.
But what bothered me more importantly was he didn't know that I didn't know what I was doing. You know, he didn't look at it like he don't know what he's doing. You know, I didn't know. You know, first of all, I was just trying to get my main man to buy something from me, my music, number one, which I knew he would because he even bought Sean cleats for baseball. You know what I'm saying? He done took me to eat, all of that shit. I go by his house, all of that. I know his family. Why I know he know little. He done been by my crib. So then the next day came. You know, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it and shit. Now I done got mad. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad with him, right? Because now I'm mad because I wasn't intending to disrespect his religion. I wasn't intending to disrespect his beliefs. And he articulated that to me when he was going off. I'm like, Sean, this is my belief system. This saved my life. This, because like I say, he came from the drug world. He was a big player, a big trafficker. He wasn't no street corner in front of the liquor store crack dealer. He was dealing in keys, you know, 50, 60, 100 keys at a time. He was big time. And I'm not going to say his name or what city he was in. So I don't know what he saw in his life, what he had to do, or maybe what tried to get done to him. But he said, Sean, this changed my life, this saved my life. And you can't play with it. Because, and I remember he told me one time, he said, Sean, I can't go back to the streets. He said, I can't go back to the streets because I'm afraid. He said, Allah saved me, saved my life, and gave me a new life. And I'm afraid that if I go back, I'm afraid that what he'll do to me, what Allah will do to me if I go back to my old ways. He told me that. So, you know, while he was going off and he was telling me like, yo, this, you know, I don't play with my religion, don't play with it. So 2 days went by, now I'm mad, right? Now I'm mad because I wasn't trying to offend him. And then the way he was talking to me, right? And so I was like, damn. So I let it go. I let it go. And I moved on with my life. And then about 2 months went by, 2 or 3 months went by. He texts me, "Hey man, what's up? Man, just reaching out to you, seeing what's up with you, what's going on." And I didn't text him back.
There we go.
I didn't text him back because that's not how we ended off the last conversation. The last conversation, he was on the phone. So I didn't text him back that day. I think I let a day or two go by, and that was bothering me, right? Because he was reaching out, you know what I'm saying? So I called him, and I told him, I said, "Hey man." He said, "What's up, man?" I said, "Hey man, listen, man, before we go any further, man, we got to I got some shit to say to you. We got to address what the last phone conversation we had." He was like, "Okay, cool." And I told him, I said, "Man, I didn't mean to offend you or disrespect you or your religion in any kind of way. I didn't mean that, man. I didn't know. I'm ignorant to your religion and what y'all can and cannot do." And I said, "Man, I didn't appreciate the way you talked to me neither, man. And he said, "Sean," he said, "Man, I apologize to you, man. If I hurt your feelings, if I offended you, man, I apologize to you. Let me get that out the way." And he apologized to me, man. And then we went in to, where he was at and where I was at. And long story short, by the end of the phone conversation, everything was back the way it was supposed to be, the way that it was. And, we got a good understanding. He's still my main man. And he still has respect for me. I still have respect for him. Now we even have a deeper understanding and a deeper friendship and a deeper relationship and a deeper meaning of when we communicate with each other because of that situation. And that's the way that went. And that's why, the best thing to do is when you have issues, man, is to address them. You gotta address them. You gotta address these issues, man. Let me see what Sean. And it wasn't nothing that wasn't beyond repair. Relationships, most situations, issues and problems we have in relationships don't be beyond repair. Things.
You didn't make FTS?
It wasn't beyond repair. That's the thing. Some behaviors and some transgressions against people are so egregious that they're beyond repair. Right? But this wasn't one of them. Because this was a total misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding, and we both were men about it, and that was it. But you gotta, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be sensitive. You gotta be careful of the other guy's sensitivity, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. because you don't know what somebody's going through on any particular day. And you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. You be joking and playing. And that particular day, they don't want to joke and they don't want to play. Yeah. Oh, man.
Where do everyone else go? This one, Hazel's room?
So, yeah, man. I'm chilling. What y'all up to, man?
Check it out.
US 70 cluster
You
bar.
guys think you guys can smoke weed, hang out late, chase shirts, file your bodies, corrupt your mind, and then you play or be at the top of your game. You guys are sadly mistaken. It ain't happening. You gotta be clear about this thing. Life, sports, business. You gotta be clear about what you want. You gotta go after it. Following your body, going out, smoking, drinking, doing wrong. You will never be at the top of anything by doing these things. It's only in discipline, winning the day. Yeah, win the day every day. Think how far you'll be 10 years from now if you want every day you stay clean mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Let's get it. Y'all have a great day. Peace.
How did it go, all right?
Yeah, I'm driving. Me and Sean in the car, man. We driving. Yeah, we drove down. We drove down. We drove down.
Yeah.
Compliment King, thank you for your membership. You see the guys that got the green name, they joined the channel membership. So I always shout them out, always give them preferential treatment. You know? Yeah, what else? What other kind of conversation I'm gonna have? I mean, thank you for your comment. You know, to me, and I appreciate you listening, man. Don't take offense to what I'm saying.
I'm not joking.
High Star. It's just that, you know, when you say that to me, I mean, it's like, that's the only way I live. So that's like, I'm not gonna do nothing else but that. But I understand what you're saying because you look at so many other unauthentic and disingenuous people. Right. You look at a lot of people that wear masks and you know, just present fake shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know, what else am I gonna talk about? You know, all I could be is myself. I don't wanna be nothing else. I don't wanna do nothing else. I'm not an entertainer. You know, I'm not an entertainer. I'm not an actor.
I was going to it, I'm like, no, like, she had to go.
You know, so all I know how to do is deal with reality because like other people have religions, my religion is reality. You know, my religion is reality. So that's what it is for me. Reality is best. Reality is best. Oh man. Reality is best. Y'all stay right here. Don't go nowhere. Y'all stay with me. Don't go nowhere. Stay with me. Don't go nowhere. I hope nobody don't take my seat before I come back. What y'all up to, man? What's up, man? Yeah. What's up, y'all? Hold up, man. What's up, y'all? I had to go to the bathroom, man. What y'all doing, man? I had to go to the bathroom, man. What's up? Let's eat a peach, man. Let's see the peach, man. What's up, man? You want to take a ride? You want to take a ride? You got a peek. You want to take a ride or you good? I don't know. You want to find a golf place? All right, come on. Let me see you jump in the deep. You can't jump in the deep end and swim across. Bet you. You can't jump in there and swim across. Underneath. You gotta go underneath. Yeah, you ain't. I'm about to show him swim. Yeah. Y'all saw that? Yeah, but you gotta jump in, swim, then go underneath and come up and keep swimming. You can't do that. I'm messing with him now. I'm making him do stuff. I'm making him do stuff I know he can do. I'm just making him do it anyway. Right, jump in, swim, and then when you get to the rope, you got to go underneath and then come up and keep on swimming. Okay, check him out, John. Check him out. Check him out. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right, come on, let's ride. What's up, y'all? Huh? What my other phone? I got my phone. I ain't got to go back over there. Me and Sean gonna take a ride, man. We been in this hotel all day. We've been in here all day. Did I leave no, I brought my rag with me. Oh man. What's up? Anybody got any questions? Look at my food. Look at our food. Look at how we eating. Eating clean, boy. Nigga eating clean, man. Look at them things there. Look at that. Strawberries, grapes, apricots, maca powder, moringa, spirulina, bananas, pear juice. Niggas eating good, man. Niggas eating good, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.